Wow, look at this. PC gaming is dead, guys. 2.7 million out of the 4 million total price sales are coming from the PC for Rocket League.
Really?
Yep, and not so long earlier, too, 3 million copies alone were sold for PC for Fallout 4.
That's true. That added a lot of digital sales compared to the physical release.
It just tells you when it's a game that is well done and you put the right features in there, PC gamers will buy it.
But overall, like if you notice, they always release physical sale, like physical copy sale numbers, not so much the digital.
Yeah, because it's hard to
they
track.
tend to keep that on the hush.
It's like hard to track, and Steam is being a private company. It's even harder. I'm not too sure how Steam Spy kind of does that. I think they just kind of see who logs in.
They go based on accounts.
Yeah, based on account, who's logging in with them. So even that is an estimate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mostly hear about the physical because of the NPDs, and the digital is actually based on the publisher also. So
it's becoming even more blurry in the line because a lot more console players are buying things digitally.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't want a digital future. I like my physical.
I like my digital future.
No Tron for Greg.
No Tron. Well, I mean, like I said, it's just the fact that exactly like last week, Xbox Live actually experienced some problems, which surprisingly has been happening more and more.
Yes, we went from I am maybe probably, but I was a huge Microsoft fan, and 360 was spotless in terms of their service. Ever since the Xbox One was released, Xbox Live has not been the same. There's been a lot of issues.
Weren't they under attack though? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, apparently some quotation mark hackers, because that's not hacking, that's just getting script DDoS. Come on, anybody could do that, so don't put
was
yourself
it just
as a hacker.
DOS?
Yeah, it was just a DOS, which actually is amazing because to be down that long for Microsoft Azure Cloud, because the way their servers work, you should automatically bounce to the next server, and they have a lot of them.
Yes.
So it's interesting how that kind of worked out for them.
So yeah, and then there was actually a big problem where people who owned the digital copy of the games couldn't launch them because Xbox Live was down.
And this happens, it also happens to PS4 too when they're down. You can't authenticate the digital copies.
Yes, it does happen to both systems. But I was just using Xbox since that what happened recently. But yes,
it does also happen at PC. Because there's some games out there, depending on the DRM that they have,
if
you can't play in offline mode.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought all Steam games you could.
No, it depends. There's some games that you can't play in offline mode.
There's some game that requires to. I'm going to put them out there, but Square Enix is hideous for that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Square Enix, Ariel, didn't you try the Hitman beta over the weekend?
I did. Went all in with the full damn freaking copy of the game, even after I said I wasn't sure. And the beta I was actually really enjoying, surprisingly.
How's the performance?
I didn't think I'd have that much fun with it. And a lot of that was mostly the fact that you're kind of given the liberty, as you usually are with Hitman games, to tackle your objectives whichever way you see fit. And just discovering, how you should go about it is very fun. But yeah, I was enjoying what I was playing. Some sites were indicating that it felt like a beta, and that's completely fine because that's exactly what it was, But otherwise, performance, it could have been a little bit better, but it was pretty solid, to be quite honest. Just some slight dips here and there, but that just may be because of the build that's currently released for beta. Because, again, being that I purchased the game, I only got a code for the beta, so you're only literally buying or installing the beta version of that game. There's no separate full release one next to it that you usually get. So I mean, this specific build, some hiccups here and there, but otherwise it was running pretty nice, man.
You're not gonna say what some people said about reviewing the game. It's like, Hitman beta felt too much like a beta.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
It's like, no shit.
That's exactly what it is, and it was fun though. I'm hoping for the best with this game.
Well, let me put you. Since you said, have you ever played Blood Money?
Blood Money I didn't play.
No, okay.
The last one that I played was Absolution, and I didn't finish that one.
Okay. Blood Money is regarded as one of the better ones.
The best ones.
Because of the layout of the design of the places and, like you said, the amount of options that you have. Because it's actually, I ended up playing all of them, and then I played Absolution. And Absolution was good, but there was a lot of parts where it was kind of straightforward. But I want you to imagine this. Playing Hitman, the newest one, and then playing it with a VR headset.
That'd be dope.
That'd be crazy?
That'd be dope.
So how much are you willing to pay for a headset that can play Hitman in like a first-person view like that?
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be my go-to game for it, but, I mean, considering this headset would work with other games, right?
I'll tell you this much, though.
It's not just going to be a Hitman headset?
I'll be willing to pay a lot for a virtual reality headset that could play Sword Arts just how it was in the anime. If I end up broke somewhere in the corner, but yes.
Well, Cheech, since you are, I would say, you're probably going to be the first one with the VR headset out of all of us.
I probably will be. Not gonna lie.
Which headset are you going to get? You going to go for Oculus, HTC?
Honestly, I am leaning more towards the HTC, and that's because, and this is my own opinion, and a lot of people don't like this anyways. I like the whole room movement type of thing. I like how it detects your entire room. I like how you have the controllers and you can walk around and move around. And for me, it creates more of an immersion to it. The only drawback that I think is Oculus will definitely probably have more support because it's the first one to start this thing. And
it has Facebook behind it.
Yep, and it has. Who cares about Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg's back there with his money. Not to say that Steam is a small company, but clearly Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook are willing to throw money at freaking Oculus.
Yes, so I mean, I would. They're not. None of them are going to be first day purchase for me. That is for certain. I would definitely see. I will wait it out and see what's going on, what the support is between both of them. I'm definitely waiting for the obviously for the PSVR 2 to release the pricing, see what's going to be on that, because I know, I mean, when it comes to gaming and the games, PSVR would definitely probably have the better games on it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I have the better games.
Things like that. In terms of immersion, if you want the real VR immersion, most definitely probably PC.
So they announced the price, and I believe they announced when you can pre-order it. HTC. No, that's the release date, right?
You can pre-order soon. I believe next month. It will start shipping on April.
Excited.
Shipping in April, man.
For $800, everyone.
$800.
So if you're interested in VR,
I still don't think it's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's pricey, but I don't think it's too bad.
That could be my Predator or Asus ROG monitor, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about next gen tech here, So
think about the point.
My thing with VR right now, and I feel like this is going to be a lot of people's thing, is that everybody's going to wait it out and see what it's about. Like, they're going to need to get into GameStops or, whatever stores, electronic stores, and try this themselves and have a game that can get people to fully invest into this. Without that, nobody's really going to go all in right away.
Yeah, you mentioned a good point, too. Like, all this, like HTC and Oculus, they definitely need a retail present demo. PlayStation VR would definitely have that because they're freaking everywhere. But these companies, they definitely do because people need to see it, play it, and say, hey, you know what? I like this. Let me buy it. Or how can I build this PC? I mean, especially Best Buy that is selling the pre-custom PCs for Oculus.
Yeah,
they need to
Best
have
Buy would probably be one of the better places to actually have because I'm saying you guys, like you guys still work there. But Best Buy has those dedicated rooms to a specific experience that they want you to try out.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So that would be something great for them to kind of tackle. Aside from that though, the other thing with VR right now is that damn cable running down your back. Get that out of here. I understand why it's there.
Yeah, I mean, you can do wireless in VR. It's impossible.
Yeah. I mean, not now. Not now, at least. I mean, it'd be probably more expensive that way to get it up there. But I don't know. That cable is so distracting for me. Like walking around and there's this cable behind you. Granted, with Vive, you have the ability to see what's going on a bit better when you come close to a wall or something like that, thanks to the front-facing camera. But that cable behind you at all times, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, trip
so
over it.
I mean, hopefully the Vive kind of detects the room pretty well. I don't want it to be summer and the window's open and just freaking fall out the window for a fifth floor.
You know what the funny thing is? There's going to be some crazy story where some guy falls out of his freaking apartment.
I wouldn't be surprised. And I live on a fifth floor. I'm not making it from there.
Well, if you do, I'm taking your computer, okay? I call that now.
I'll be falling out my damn, this really feels really immersive. Boom.
That wind feels real. Damn it, Cheech, don't fall out of windows. And just so you know, if you guys kill me, you guys aren't in my will, so all those games are getting buried with me.
It's alright, we know where you live. We make a heist.
You don't know where my games are.
We make a heist at your funeral.
No, you're gonna get melted and buried with me, so that wouldn't even work. I'll give you one game. I'll put one game in my will. You guys, one each.
One game?
Yeah.
Like a PS1 game or something.
No. For Ariel, it's going to be Street Fighter 5 for you on PS4. And Cheech, I'll give you Turok for N64.
God. I mean, that's actually a good game. I'll take the N64 too if you still have it.
My friend has it, so yes, I can lend that to you if you. Well, speaking, I don't know why I brought up Turok, but yeah, that's just out there now. So speaking of old games, do you hear this? That they're releasing Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 for the PS4 and Xbox One.
Only interested in 4.
Everyone's only interested in 4, and they released 4 about like 8 times.
But it was one of the best in the series.
I laughed at this news because I'm like, okay, this is the bait and switch, the good old bait and switch from Capcom. They took away this model from Street Fighter and they applied it to Resident Evil. Now, Resident Evil is going to be the game that sees numerous releases on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whereas before you had Street Fighter 4,
yeah,
Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, then you had Ultra, I believe it was after that. Now they're going to do Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, 6, then re-release it for the next year as some new bundle or something.
Mm-hmm. At least it's not for
like,
PC.
how many times are you going to release this damn game?
Sorry, Cheech, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, at least they're not releasing it for PC because they recently released one 2 years ago, and
yeah, it's very optimal for PC.
Yeah, it's optimal,
we don't have to worry on the PC side. Backwards compatibility for the win there.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know. It seems like to an extent, it's like Capcom. As much as I love them, they have so many franchises that are near and dear to our hearts, especially growing up with their games. Mega Man, so many others. But it seems like they're always trying to find this small way or this way to kind of capitalize on their audience, right? Or like take as much money as they can on something that takes minimal effort.
Just went to the PS5.
It's like the shady side of Capcom that's always there.
Yeah. Well, the interesting about this part is, like, 6 actually comes out next month. It comes out March 29th that they announced. 5 comes out during the summer, and 4 comes out in the fall. So they're actually doing it backwards.
Yeah.
And I have a theory on this, because they already announced that they're re-releasing Resident Evil 2.
The remake, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking, leading up to the release of that.
Because 6... I know 6 and 4 deals with what's his name? I forgot his name. Leon. 5, I think he makes a cameo, but 6 and 4 is Leon. And if they do 2, if they're doing it in reverse, Leon, you first meet him in Resident Evil 2. So I guess this is a backward introduction.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, I didn't like 6. 5 was okay.
I haven't played 6. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, 4 was the best one. Did I play 6? I think I did.
4 was so good though. Like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. And then that Spanish dude, he was probably my favorite character in the game because he was so like, funny in a sense. And then all that stuff went down. I don't want to spoil it for people, even though it's years later. I'm sure somebody out there hasn't played it. But I forgot his name. The Spanish guy.
In which one? 5?
4.
Oh,
Juan.
Juan.
Just kidding.
Juan.
Carlos.
Was it? I don't know.
No, wasn't Carlos actually in Code Veronica?
Fine. What else? Mendoza.
Mendoza.
I'm just trying to put out what's the Hispanic's name out there.
All right. Well, what did the Spanish guy do?
No, but I'm saying, like, as a character, I thought he was very well designed and very well put together. I don't know, but just there were so many aspects of 4 that were really good, and 5 tried to carry it over a little bit, but it kind of failed at that, especially towards the end, I felt like, which a lot of people are familiar with.
Boulder
6,
punching?
everything I've seen is just like, oh, you guys are trying too hard.
Yeah, 6 was a little over the top. There was actually a lot of instances where if you didn't do the quick time fast enough, you just die instantly. That's what kind of killed 6.
Guys, it's Luis Serra.
Yeah. Luis. That guy. I thought he was great. He was like a nice supporting character.
I can't even tell you what happened in 4. I played it twice.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Second time I played it, I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna go beat this.
I only played it the one time.
Yeah, because I have it for GameCube. I have it for Wii.
Whee!
Yeah, and I think I might have it actually for PS3. No, I don't have it for PS3. Well, anyway, too many Resident Evils. Maybe, hopefully, they're doing this backwards because of Resident Evil 2 they announced, and we'll actually see how Resident Evil 2 is. But there's a lot of Resident Evils this year. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6 for the consoles. Then Umbrella Corps comes out in May.
Yeah, but this is what I mean about Capcom. Like, what are you doing, Capcom? You have so many properties that you're holding back, right? And this is a lot of people's complaints. You continuously, like, just keep putting content out that people have already played before. Because, I mean, granted, they've had some financial issues and things like that. But you gotta take some risks sometimes, man. You have so many good games that you can possibly release, but you're either too scared or I don't know what it is. You just don't want to take a risk. I mean, everybody wants the next Mega Man game. Everybody wants the next Darkstalkers. There's so many freaking games that they could put out. What was the last original IP they put out? Remember Me? Like, I don't know.
Ooh, hold on. I can think.
Remember Me?
Oh! Did they do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from the developers of, God.
I played Remember Me, but I don't remember it being Capcom. I remember some.
You could have sworn Capcom published it.
They might have published, but not developed.
Well, the developers were the guys behind.
It was like a French company, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're the same guys behind the not Second Life. Like, what am I talking?
Second Life. Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. Yeah.
Square Enix.
The same guys behind that.
No, see, that's Square Enix.
No, yeah. Square Enix published that. But the developers, the guys who created the game, were the same guys who created Remember Me.
Okay. Remember Me was okay, actually. I enjoyed it.
I think I have a copy of it for that. It was free for it. It was Xbox 360. Maybe when it comes for backwards compatible, I'll play it.
You play.
I started it. I just never got around to finishing it.
It had really, really good set pieces. The combat was kind of standard. It wasn't anything like Platinum Games.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But I enjoyed the whole story and sci-fi vibe from it.
Wait, like, that's what I mean. Like, when you think about it, what was the last original game that Capcom either published or just put out? Like, I don't know. I mean, Street Fighter V doesn't really count in my book.
No, that's a franchise.
Something that's been around forever. That's a topic for another day.
I'm thinking like the Professor Layton. No, not Professor Layton. I mean, Phoenix Wright. No, see, that's a franchise too.
Yeah, it's a franchise. I mean, they haven't really taken any risks for a while.
And then before that is Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I can't think of any. There's too many choices.
Yeah.
Well,
topic for another day.
So, what's the big drop this week? The big drop.
Speaking of franchises, you talking about Uncharted 4?
Oh my god.
Nah. This is like all over Twitter.
I saw the trailer 5 times, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, dude.
It was a really well done trailer, with the exception of the picture frame. Seriously, how you messed that up? But anyways, it was a really nice trailer. Now, this is the thing though. I like it. It looks gorgeous, but there hasn't been a single trailer yet that Naughty Dog has released that looks the same way when the fully free-to game looks the same way.
Yeah, there has. We were talking about this.
No, there hasn't.
The third and this trailer. Yes. This one and the last trailer.
No, I'm talking about
been the same.
This Uncharted, but the game hasn't gone live yet. I'm talking about Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. The trailers looks amazing, but when the actual game came out, there were some noticeable downgrades. So,
you're talking about the live game.
Yeah. So I will wait it out. It's a game that I might not get day one, and this is not because I'm an Xbox fan or whatever. It's just I need to play the other ones first. I only played Uncharted 3, so I need to actually get the Drake's Collection and play 1 and 2, so I can actually get into 4, because 4 really seems to be the game where it's going to wrap everything up. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather play all of them than just go straight to 4 and be like, okay, who the heck is that guy, or what happened, or who is that guy? So hopefully, maybe I get to play next month. I don't know. It's just too many games, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be a day one purchase for me, man. I'm really hyped to see what happens. And I've been trying to stay away from a lot of the trailers and stuff like that. Granted, I did see the most recent one, but before that, I was kind of on a blackout for a while. Since like the demo trailer at E3 where they showed actual gameplay footage. And I don't really care so much for like the story trailers. I want to see the gameplay. Like, show me what the game's going to be like.
Yeah, I mean, I say this though: if the game looks that way, this is how a custom game should look. Like, kudos to them.
It did look pretty nice. I mean, in terms of the gameplay and stuff like that. But yeah, like that gameplay footage from last year's E3 looked awesome, man. Like, that's the big difference I feel like between Tomb Raider and Uncharted. Uncharted is constant, off the wall action. Which follows a similar sort of formula in a sense. But whereas Tomb Raider is more of like the slowed down kind of treasure hunt. Well, not treasure hunting, but like, I don't know, ancient
Tomb Raider.
Have you? Yeah, Tomb Raider. Well, actually, not the last one. Not so much on the last one, but this one is much more Tomb Raider, yeah. But yeah, like that's the big disparity that I see there. Tomb Raider is more, I guess now Tomb Raider, whereas Uncharted is more just action, explosions, and that gets you so amped while you're in the moment. So I'm definitely looking forward to that game.
Yeah, well, actually, did you finish Rise of the Tomb Raider?
No, I can't. I tried to play it yesterday while I was off. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. I feel like I'm in the mood for something that's a bit more fast paced.
Okay. Well, the set pieces that happens later on in the game actually becomes a little fast paced, kind of like Uncharted.
It gets pretty hectic. That's all I was about to say. I don't think you finished it because the last Tomb Raider was really action based at the end. At least the last half of the game is just non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what I was doing yesterday, it was like before, like after you meet, some people with, what's the guy's name? Jacob?
Oh, okay, yes.
Or whatever, you meet his people, and then you're getting ready for an attack or something.
Oh, so you're getting there. From that point on, it starts getting really...
I'm just like running around doing all the collectible stuff, and I'm like, why can't there be like more animals attacking me that I could shoot at or something? I don't know.
Why can't there be bears?
Yeah, I mean, there are, but it's like one bear. Give me 4 bears or something.
My computer and bear has a really bad experience, so I don't want any more bears.
But speaking more about Uncharted and the picture frame that Cheech was talking about, it seems in the first trailer that they released, there's a picture in one of the scenes where they used Assassin's Creed 4 artwork. So, did you said you watched that trailer, right, Ariel?
I did, and I saw the picture.
And then,
granted, I did see the tweet about the whole thing prior to seeing the trailer, and that's probably why I ended up watching the trailer to see what they were talking about.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I think it was blown out of proportion. Should have just kept that as an Easter egg. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, especially considering the way that I guess the Ubisoft was he a Ubisoft employee? The guy, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Ubisoft and the artist of Ubisoft.
Yeah, where he came out and he said, "Oh, I guess I know what the name stands for now," or whatever.
Yeah. And it's a quick jab.
I mean, I'm sure it was like a minor well, it couldn't have been a mistake because that had been like a lot of people must have looked at this thing and they're just like, "Oh, screw it."
No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Actually, Neil Druckmann, the co-owner, and co-writer of who's been producing this game, he actually came out, stated, like, he goes, pretty much he said, we fucked up. So they admitted to the wrong. But at least they admitted it.
So expect on release for that scene to be different.
I mean, it would be fun. It would have been funny if I was able to be joking. No, thanks to the whole picture frame, I will delete the game for another 2 months. It's not ready.
Oh man,
we need to replace the picture.
No, that's it. That game's got to release, man.
Yeah, it has to. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of people bought a PS4 in the first place.
Yeah,
to see the conclusion of it.
Compared to people buying Street Fighter V, and they're like, they're disappointed. Yeah. But I do know some people who bought a PS4 for Street Fighter V, so they're happy with the game.
Well, one thing that you guys these actually came out today. Actually, the benchmarks for this things. But you guys saw the interesting news with the X12. What's going on right now?
No, what about it?
For the first time ever, using Ashes of Singularity, they actually benchmark SLI, or not even SLI, but whatever this called, the DX12 ability, where they benchmark a GTX 980 Ti working together with an R9 Fury.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah, and the benchmarks are actually pretty damn good. So, because DX12 the game is coded for it, it could use any GPU you have in your system. SLI, Crossfire, or AMD, or NVIDIA, no matter what. Which creates a boost in graphics. So it's interesting. I mean, it's working, and the performers are pretty damn tight. Pretty good. But
like, how's this? Well, clearly you're going to get better performance, but in terms of VRAM usage, how's that going to work? Like,
apparently the whole DX12 has a weird way of doing it, where it kind of talks to both graphics card and it kind of get everything in the right pace. There's a whole article about it. I'm trying to learn it because it just came out not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
But it's interesting though. The benchmarks are pretty good. Like this huge boost in frames.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
This is my theory. Good guys, NVIDIA, they're gonna find a way to lock that feature.
NVIDIA would do that. I don't think that's a theory. I think you're right on the money. Like 95% correct about that.
Yep. I'll be damn surprised if they don't. I'll be like, damn, holy crap, they actually allowed it. But yeah,
considering what they did with Hairworks and the VideoWorks and everything.
But I mean, single cards, the X12, all the benchmark points to AMD pulling out a lot better numbers.
Yeah, if they get their patches ready and have cooler cards, I'll switch back to AMD. Maybe. No, I won't. I have an NVIDIA Shield.
You're pretty invested with NVIDIA. See, that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't gotten a Shield. I want to see how the next, their Polaris and Pascal goes.
Well, the Shield actually works well just because it's my 4K streamer. So.
Oh, that's it.
But Netflix, it's not too bad. That, and I use it to watch my FXX network and Simpsons. Just have that playing in the background. Well, since we're not going to be around or live tomorrow, they are doing a Pokemon Nintendo Direct for 2/16, and there have been some rumors, or I would say people data mined some patents that they're coming out with a new Pokemon game.
Moon and Sun.
Yep. Sun and Moon. We'll probably find out tomorrow.
I'll probably talk about some Pokemon
More
as well.
hours of wasting of my life on the DS.
Hey, if you have a DS, go play Fire Emblem. Great game.
Yeah, dude, I don't want my pooping section to last longer.
That's when you use your DS.
Of course.
Use it on your commute.
I was about to say, you have so much time to use it.
If I commute, I usually just try to read the news and whatnot.
No, don't read the news. You do that at work.
No, some of us actually have to work. I see your tabs.
Oh, yeah, you have seen my tabs. Have you seen my tabs, Ariel?
I don't think so, no.
No. I'll send you a picture of
I sent a picture. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be at work? You have like your entire Chrome full of freaking gaming tabs.
Yeah, I do that and then I refresh every page. I'm just like, yeah, because there's always news. The DICE Awards that we were talking about last week, Fallout 4 won Game of the Year.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree?
It's surprising.
Nope, I don't agree with it at all.
What is it? Witcher?
With their categories for Game of the Year, I mean, honestly, Fallout 4 does not live up to the previous Fallout, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a Game of the Year yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great game, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Not like
Yeah. I like my whole take on them winning, because this is a developer thing, like where developers acknowledge the achievements of other developers or their pupils or peers, whatever. Not pupils, yeah, peers.
Peers, yeah.
And I felt like a lot of them really enjoyed Fallout 4 because it is a good game. You know, I can't really take it. It's just not what, I guess it didn't live up to all of the hype in a sense.
Yeah.
But they still wanted to recognize it, and considering that The Witcher 3 was very well recognized for what they did, I think they just decided to give it to Fallout. That's the way I saw it.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what? Witcher has story, graphics, music.
The music in freaking Witcher, man. Is so
Yeah, it was amazing. Especially if you play that thing with a headset.
yeah.
And Fallout has customization.
Which, that was the one thing in the game where I was like, the whole...
Customization and gameplay. But, sorry, go ahead.
No, well, I was going to say, like, the building mechanic, and I was like, this is completely, like, unnecessary. Like, it just doesn't feel right in the game.
Really?
Like, it's fun while you're doing it, I guess, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right to me.
And then you get to build your settlement.
Building your settlement.
I don't know, I felt out of place.
Yeah. It just didn't feel complete. Like, there was really no reason to actually do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
I haven't played too much more than what I should play. Man, one of these days. I'm telling you. 2,000. Once I hit 2,000. Silver rating.
Silver.
That's what we all have to get. We all have to get silver rating by the end of the year.
Yeah. I gotta, you guys are bronze right now, super bronze.
Yeah, bronze, yes.
Bronze.
I
guess I'm working to ultra bronze. I'm at super bronze right now. But I don't feel like advancing without improving. Like, I don't know, just like I was saying earlier, I mean, I'm getting wins, but I'm just not happy with those wins. Like, until I get over that hurdle, I don't know, I'm not going to continue playing I need to find out what it is that's keeping me from doing the stuff that I want to do effectively and not just getting a win by, just doing bread and butter stuff. I don't know, man.
Nah, I get you.
Conflict.
More practice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but you know what? Since we were talking about Game of the Years, one of my personal favorite games of last year is actually making a physical copy. So I'll probably get it one of these days when it's on sale. Tales of the Borderlands. So.
Oh, yeah, so good. I haven't finished that, though.
What? All right.
Yeah, because I did this thing where I was like, okay, I'm going to play through 2 and then play through the other one. Yeah, the pre-sequel or whatever it is. And then I'll get back to Tales from that freaking, fell on its freaking head. Started playing 2 and then I stopped. Yeah. And there went all of that.
You finished that. Cheech, you got to start it.
Nope.
No, why not? It's a great game.
No, I hate you.
It's short. It's like Life is Strange short.
Dude, it's so... I feel like Tales from the Borderlands is better than, Borderlands 1 and 2 and all of them. There's just so much personality in each one of these characters that you get all in one dosage, as opposed to, bits and pieces as you're going through, the extent of the game in the previous one.
Exactly. Without spoiling
it's just so good, man.
Yeah, without spoiling it, it has the personality of the games. not the extensive repetitiveness, and it's a shorter game, so it's a really good storyline.
Really good.
I recommend it.
But you know I'm an MMO guy, and Black Desert Online is coming up soon. Next week.
Right.
Is it?
Yes, March 3rd.
No. You should be more excited by Psycho Pass, if that means anything.
No, but I'll probably play Primal.
Well, anything else to add to our show today?
I think that about wraps it up for us today. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about a lot of things here today.
Yeah.
It should be good.
I mean, surprisingly, there's still some things to discuss, if anything, but it's like, I don't know.
We'll discuss it later on, like
Yeah, I mean,
arcade mode.
Yep, next week should be a good one with the whole Microsoft stuff that happened today. We released on Tuesday. We'll definitely be playing Primal. You got Black Desert coming out, so we have a few things to talk about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to us. If you have any,
We're tuning in.
Yeah, tuning in. You can email us at insertcointp@gmail.com. Tweet us at ICTOPLAY. On Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube, or like us on Facebook, or subscribe to us on iTunes. All right. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
Got it.
All right, good night.